There's more than one approach to adding sheets. You can wait until you have several views drawn and then add your sheets as you need them, perhaps in preparation for a printing deadline that you might have. Or you can pre-plan and set up a sheet index ahead of time and build a series of empty sheets that are ready to receive views as they become available. Or you could really do any combination of those things. I'm in a view here called placeholder sheets, and this project does not have any sheets yet. I'm going to use the placeholder sheets technique to add the sheets to this project. As you can see, I'm looking at a sheet list, and this sheet list just includes the sheet number and sheet name fields. And what I'm going to do is, instead of coming down here to the project browser and right-clicking and adding the sheet here like we did in the last movie, I'm going to add the sheets directly in the schedule. And you do that by using the rows panel here on the ribbon. Click this little insert button here and choose data row. When I do that, you'll see that it will automatically create sheet A101, and you could renumber that if you don't like that number. And then, of course, over here, you can type in the name you want the sheet, such as floor plans. Now I'm going to insert a couple more rows, and I need a few floor plan sheets. And just like other schedules, I can just choose that previous name that I typed right off the list. Keep going. Maybe I need a ceiling plan sheet. Some building elevations. And some building sections. Let's change the numbers on a few of these. So once you've completed your sheet list, you can add the sheets at any time by choosing them off of this list. Now, we could certainly come over here to the project browser and right-click and choose New Sheet again, or over here on the ribbon, there's actually a New Sheet button way over here on the right. Does the same thing. And notice that the New Sheet dialog would allow you to create a new sheet on the fly here using the standard title block, or we can select one or more of the placeholder sheets down here at the bottom. And what's nice about this is you can actually select several of them at once. So if I select the first one, hold down the Shift key, and select the last one, I can grab the entire group of sheets, and in a single click, I can add my entire set of placeholder sheets to my list. Once I've got the sheets, these are all empty title blocks, but they're all named and numbered according to the way that I named them on the schedule. And now all I have to do is add my views to the sheets. So I could put the first floor plan on the first floor sheet, and I could do the second floor on the second floor sheet, and so on. Now, it's usually a good idea to go back and fine-tune things a little bit. So, for example, if I start back here at the first floor plan and I'm kind of looking around and I say, well, you know, I didn't realize that all those orange lines were going to display. And you may recall from the movie on rooms and room separations that those are actually the room separation lines. Those are the boundary separating the common room from the rec room, for example. And I realized that I don't want those to display. In Revit, if you see it on screen, with few exceptions, it will print. So if I don't want those items to print when these sheets print out, then I need to hide them. And rather than going back up to the project browser, opening the view and hiding them there, it turns out that you can actually just right-click right here and choose Activate View. That will allow you to reach right into the viewport from the sheet. You can select that room separation line, use the Hide and View icon here on the ribbon, and choose Hide Category. That will hide all the room separation lines in this view. Then I right-click again, I choose Deactivate the View, and the sheet is now ready to go. So we can create sheets sheet by sheet, or using the placeholder sheets feature, it's a great way for us to build the sheet list ahead of time that's already properly named and numbered and ready to go. And when my team is ready to add the sheets, they simply choose one of the placeholder sheets off the list, or they can even create the entire list of sheets in a single step.